it is so nice to see you again. So far, we're going so strong with our weekly postings. And for today, I'm gonna be doing an in-depth tutorial, like my everyday makeup, which I don't even think I've ever done this before. I don't usually make videos where I'm like step 1, step 2, but people tend to really like them. So today we're gonna be doing that. This is pretty much what I do every single day. I've already done my skincare, but I'll tell you guys what I use. Also, don't mind my nails. I have not done my nails and I really need to do them. We're starting the year wrong. Having your nails done just makes everything look so much pretty and classy. So for my skincare, I always like to just really moisturize and make my face just feel hydrated, obviously, because I have dry skin. So when I put on makeup, it tends to make my face feel a little dry. So the first thing I added was this spray from Dermalogica. It's called Antioxidant Hydro Mist. It does say age smart, so I don't know if this is supposed to be for aging. I am 30, okay, but like, don't call me old. Relájate. And then I use this Laneige Water Bank Serum. This is a brand new serum that I just started using, but anything hydrating, I'm all for it. And I know Laneige is like one of those brands that's like very expensive and like, you know, like luxury skincare. So I'm excited that they sent me this because there's nothing like putting on expensive skincare, you know? And then the other thing I used was this moisturizer. This is from Beauty of Joseon and it's called the Dynasty Cream. And I've been using this to moisturize my face. So yeah, those are the 3 things I use. Normally I'd put on some sunscreen before my day makeup. So I would use this one from Summer Fridays, but it's already the evening. So I'm not really gonna put it right now. I'm doing my day makeup at night just for you, honey. First things first, I never do my makeup the same way every time. I'm kind of all over the place. Sometimes I'll start with my eyes, sometimes I start with my foundation. So sometimes I need to plug my eyebrows. Like right now, my eyebrows are so freaking disgusting. I don't really think they have a shape at the moment because I'm supposed to be going to get them threaded, but I hate the way that threading feels. It hurts so fucking much. So yeah, sometimes I just pluck it with tweezers. Okay, so the very first thing I do, I would say, is I go in with like my base, right? So these are the 2 products that I love to use. This is the Say Beauty Rose Glow. It's a glowy super gel. And then the Say Slip Tint. This has SPF. I mean, I still use my regular SPF and this one on top because a lot of times tints say they have SPF, but it's still not enough. And the way that I'm not playing with the sun right now, because I'm not gonna get no wrinkles. Like, you'll never catch me outside without no SPF. Okay, so I use that together. Sometimes I use the It Cosmetics CC cream. This is the same thing. It's a color correcting full coverage cream. It's anti-aging. What the fuck is up with these products calling me old? And then it has SPF, and this one is SPF 50. So with this one, like, you're more likely to get more coverage, like as far as sun protection, but also it gives you a lot of just like coverage on your face. Anyways, I feel like I'm talking too fucking much. So I'm just gonna actually start applying the makeup. I like to, you know, clip my hair outside of my face like so. And then I'm just gonna go in with the super gel. Okay, so I just gonna apply this with my fingers. One thing about me is I'm super duper sensitive to smell, like extremely. It's actually ridiculous. I can figure out that something is rotten in the fridge without even being by the fridge. So whenever products have a smell, I tend to do this. It's like, it's a lot. So this product has like a strong smell that's making me make stupid faces. You see how that just added such a beautiful glow to my face? That's what we want. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this. It kind of looks like that. So it does have coverage, but it's pretty light. And it does also add kind of like a glow. So you're just gonna be like shining. I really just add this to get a nice glow. So this tint just kind of evens out your face, but it still looks very natural. Like it looks like your own skin, you know? Next, I go in with this concealer from Laura Mercier, and I'm in the shade 3W2. I recently started using this concealer and me gustó mucho en realidad. I really like it because it's really creamy and really hydrating. Sometimes I can wear this concealer without even setting it and it looks so pretty throughout the day. Like, especially when I want to do like no makeup, I'll just put a little bit of the concealer to kind of brighten my eyes. I don't even set it and it'll last me, like it won't crease. But obviously right now I'm adding enough for like the makeup look, you know? This is like if I'm going somewhere, I want to look cute. It's not my night glam whatsoever. My night glam is like full coverage. Okay, so once you look like this, I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit because this concealer is a little bit lighter. I feel like it has a good enough coverage because it covers my dark circles, but it's very lightweight. So the longer you let it sit, since it's so hydrating, the better it like grips onto your skin. So now I'm gonna pretty much like define. There's two products I'm obsessed with. El primero es este de Makeup by Mario. This is a soft sculpt bronzing and shaping serum. You can use it like this, but you also can use it like this, like a pump. I actually just discovered that you can use it like that. Like I've always been using the pump. And then the other one is this one. It's the Sun Melt by Say. And this is in the shade Tan Bronze. It's like a little cream. It's so good. I feel like it has like that quick pigment. You don't need to use a lot and it just makes everything look so good. So today we're gonna use both because I like both of them. I feel like the shaping serum from Makeup by Mario kind of like gives it like an extra glow to the face, which is what I like. So on a regular day, if I want to do no makeup, I would use the shaping serum. And I'm just gonna blend it. I use this brush by Makeup by Mario. It's number F4. It's great because it has like, this is to blend out your contour, but it also has like a fluffier one. So you can be like more precise and then you can blend it out. You see like the glow that it added to like that part of my bone? I love it. And before I go in with the other bronzer, I'm gonna blend out my concealer. So I use this brush. This is from Real Techniques. No tengo idea la verdad qué número es. Creo que se borró. Like the freaking number is gone because I've had it for so long. But it looks like that. And then I use that to blend out the concealer. I don't know how like before we used to all use beauty blenders. I mean, I know a lot of people still use beauty blenders, but I actually kind of hate beauty blenders now. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Say Sun Melt and with the fluffier brush, I'm gonna bronze even more. I like the name Sun Melt because I feel like it really does make it like warm, like you just came back from summer vacation. By the way, can we like freaking skip to summer already? I only like a little bit of winter. Like I could take a couple months, but then I'm like, okay, I don't like it to be cold for so long. Very important to do the chin. Then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and we're gonna chisel the nose. I'm gonna go from, what do you call this? My eyebrow, and then I'm gonna drag it down and then add this here and then do the other side. I look fucking crazy. Trust the process. I'm gonna blend it out with like a bigger brush. This lighting though, I feel like it's not giving. Okay, now we're gonna move on to blush. I know that I'm gonna look really like oily almost because I like to do all of the creams first, everything hydrating, glow, 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 and then we're gonna go in and set. So trust the process. I know I look like Dracula right now, pero cállate el pico, okay? I'm gonna go in with this blush from Huda Beauty. So fucking cute. I love this. It's called Latte and I'm gonna add it 3 dots like that. And then I take my brush. Honestly, I use this brush for like multiple purposes. So if you see me using it like different things, because I like it. So I like to blend my blush like upwards, even into my eyebrow like this. But then I also like it here in the balls of my cheek. I tend to do like a more like a darker color going up into the eyebrow, and then I go in with a lighter color. I'm gonna use this one from Say Beauty. It's in the shade Sweetie, and since this is a lighter one, I'm gonna add this one more in like the apples of my cheeks. Is that what you call it? Apples of my cheeks? I don't know. See, and now I use this like to give me that youth, you know? We want to look young because sometimes these days the younger girls are looking older, but I feel like the older I get, the lighter I go with my makeup, unless like I'm going somewhere and I need a full look, you know? Because sometimes you need those days where you're doing full glam, full beat, like you're serving face, okay? But for my everyday, I like that youthful look. So I feel like blush is the perfect way to do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna set everything together, and not only are we gonna set things, but we're also going to redefine everything with powder. So I take this Huda Beauty Easy Bake. It's in the shade Pound Cake. I like this color on like brown skin because it's bright enough to brighten the under eye, but also it has like, you know, like the banana powder, I feel like that's too yellow for me. So this is perfect because it has kind of like that neutral pink hue, and I think that for my skin color it does a great job at like canceling out any darkness. So very sparingly, we're going to set the under eye, and I tend to kind of focus more on the inner corner. I'm not trying to like freaking set the shit out of my face, but just where the areas that I want to be matte. Gonna add the other side, and then always with the powder, I like to almost like redefine the nose a little bit, because like, who said you need a nose job, sis? You don't need a nose job, you just need some contour. I personally think natural noses are so beautiful, even if they're big. I mean, I've seen some people with some really bad noses though. And that's like a terrible case. But most people have really pretty noses. But you know, I get it. I'm not the one with that situation, so I can't say shit. Okay, so once I do that, I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. But also, I like to take a foundation powder. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base foundation powder, and it's in the shade medium 1N. Okay, looks like that. And with a little brush, I like to go in, and because I have like hollow under eyes, there's like a little darkness that it just naturally happens because of the hollowness. It just runs in my family, to be honest. But I take the powder with a little brush and I just set it in the area that was dark. And this is a freaking amazing trick if you ever feel like your concealer didn't cover your under eye enough. Literally take a little bit of foundation powder and just put it on top, and it fixes everything. Now we gotta set the bronzer and the blush. So for the bronzer, I'm gonna set it with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Looks like that. It's not too dark, kind of like just there, because in reality the bronzer I added before already defined everything, so I don't want to go in with something dark and then the shit's gonna look crazy. So I just go in with like a shade to just kind of set everything like so. And then for blush, I love this shade. This is the Cheek Clapper by One Size, and the shade is Freaky Peach. First of all, this trio is like, I love all parts of it. So this is a cream blush, powdered blush, and then this is like a kind of like a blush highlight combo. But usually for every shade that you buy, like they complement each other, so you could use this first. I didn't use it right now, but it's okay, you can also blend it in with others. I love the powder version, and I take that and I just kind of set everything, and it's perfectly like peachy. It's not too out there, you know. So while I'm here, I'm gonna add a little bit more powder to certain areas of my face, just to kind of like redefine, because sometimes it gets lost. So we do a little bit of that and a little bit of that. Okay, Pookie? Okay, now we move on to my eyes. My eyes are very easy to do. Like I said, nowadays, I like to go for natural. I use the Makeup by Mario palette. This is the Master Matte's original palette. And this is she in all her glory. These are like, you know, the colors you kind of need most days. And I really use this shit for everything. Like the Makeup by Mario brushes are so good, so don't sleep on them. So okay, I'm gonna go in with like these warm browns right here. I honestly be just like blending everything together, and then just add it to the crease. Nothing crazy. For eyeshadow, honestly, you always have to just like think of your crease. It's right there. You're just going back and forth, and then you can also push it up like that to give you kind of like a more cat eye. But this is like just to add some color to it. I'm not doing anything defining yet. La verdad que yo aprendí a hacer mi maquillaje practicando yo solita. La gente siempre piensa de que uno aprende a hacerse maquillaje que toma una clase o no sé, o que tal vez hay personas que tengan como un talento. Y sí, hay personas que sí tienen talento, pero a la misma vez todo es práctica. Okay, and then I take in that little like brush that I used earlier on my nose. We're gonna keep her there for now. Before we use it, I'm gonna go in with this little light color right here. Sometimes I go in with that one, but that one's a little bit more extreme. This one's good for like every day. And then I just add that to the base of my eye. I just kind of like pat it just on like the actual lid that is on top of my eyeball. Okay, perfect. So then with the smaller brush, I go in with like the darker brown, this one, very lightly, and I just kind of like go over my crease just to kind of define it a little bit. And then on this part, like at the end of the tail, I go up. And if you ever look at your eyeshadow, you see like at the end here, you kind of see the harshness of like this dark eyeshadow on my skin. You never want that. That's what makes it look like you actually know how to do your makeup. You just take a fluffy brush and blend that out. You want it to look seamless. Okay, Pookie? I don't know why I keep saying Pookie. So next, I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler that everyone and their freaking mother on TikTok said was like the best curler. I'll be freaking honest with you guys. They didn't lie. It's pretty good. I don't know about the best eyelash curler because I personally haven't used every eyelash curler in this life for me to, you know, back that up, but it is a pretty good eyelash curler. And I mean, it was $25, so it better fucking be. So once my eyelashes are curled, I either take some dark brown eyeshadow and kind of make like a little faint line, or I'll use like a brown eyeliner. So this one's a brown eyeliner from Stila. To be honest, I don't know if this shit still works, and it does. And I just make a little tiny wing. I don't even know, it's a little tiny wing. See how my eyelash goes like that? I literally just follow my eyelash. And then with your finger, just stretch it out. See, it's like a very, very tiny effect. I kid you not, it makes your eyes like... Okay, and then my favorite part, mascara. My absolute favorite mascara is the MAC Stack. So great, literally the best mascara I've tried. My favorite part about this is the brush because it really separates all of your lashes. By the way, guys, Saeed has been editing my videos. What do you guys think about his edits so far? I've given him a little bit of pointers here and there, but as far as like, you know, putting things together, he's kind of been doing that on his own. And I personally think he's been doing a really great job. If you guys need an editor, hit up Saeed. So once I got my mascara done, I'm gonna do the bottom lashes. I feel like that really adds to the look. And one thing about me is that I have long bottom lashes. So when I put mascara, it makes me look like a doll. It's giving caterpillars, but I like it. Okay, so next I take some highlight. And this highlight is super cute. I also love this one, the Dior one. Although the Dior one is very light, which in a way I also like that because it's easy to add way too much fucking highlight and then you look crazy as hell. I think I'm gonna do the cookie one. But right before I continue that, I'm gonna do my setting spray. I use the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. I feel like this one kind of just melts everything together. Let's brush out the powder. Now, don't be shy. Do you see the fucking the glow is giving? It just brings back all of that glow that I kind of took away when I was setting the makeup with powder. And it's a pretty glow, but it's not too crazy. Okay, remember this little trick that I showed you earlier with the powder? We're gonna do it again. You want to know even better trick? You take this one size powder in the shade Stage White, okay? Bear with me. And you just place it in the inner corner right there. We're gonna add it right here too. And then fuck it, let's add it in the eyebrow as well. Look how much that brightened my eye. I'm a genius. You honestly could use this powder anywhere that like you want to brighten. Also, you must be thinking like, girl, what about your eyebrows? To be quite honest, I don't really have a routine for my eyebrows. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my eyebrows because like I said, they have no really shape right now. And I used to, you know, do like that laminated look, but I don't like it anymore. Now I actually like a thinner look on my brows. So sometimes I'll just kind of like brush them, just brush them up. Just brush them up and then like maybe take the pencil and maybe just kind of like add a little bit of definition, even though I need to just go get my brows done. Okay, I'm gonna do a maintenance vlog very soon. Now we move on to the highlight that I almost forgot about. Just take a little brush like this one right here. Can you see her? We all know that the queen of queens is Cookie, so we're gonna take Cookie. We're just gonna add it to the nose. Just be careful with her because this bitch gets crazy. Just a little like that, little. I go over it with my finger so it doesn't look so crazy. And then I also like to go over my brow bone with it. This is a long ass tutorial, guys. I'm sorry. I thought that I did my makeup way faster than that, but I'm realizing that we have a problem. You can never go wrong with a little highlight on the inner corner. Now, this is the best part of them all, and it's my lip combo. Say Beauty. The shade is Twist. The way I line my lips is I line the bottom the way that it is. Nothing crazy. So I like to kind of go over, not too much, but just a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I like to exaggerate it, you know, like, see? You see how like that exaggerated my Cupid's bow? Instead of following the border of my lip, I'm gonna go from corner in. So almost in a way to make my sides of my lip like a little bit thinner, because you see this is where my lip line would be. So normally I would just go there, but this way it gives it more of like a cute pouty, you know. And that is the lip liner. This one is in the shade Blankety. It's really, really cute. It's like a pinky nude, but it's like more of a colder tone. So I think I'm gonna do the MAC Blankety. Look at that, it's so freaking cute. You don't need a lot. Look at that, just swatching once is good. You don't need a lot, and I feel like it's like a strong nude, but it still has a hue of pink. And just with my lip liner, I'm gonna go over it because I realized I put a lot more lipstick than I wanted. I don't know how I ever did lipstick without lip liner. Lip liner is my favorite step. We were truthfully all looking like we had ashy lips out here. So if I were going out, like let's say I'm working all day outside of the house, I would do an extra step of setting my whole makeup with this setting powder. The One Size Until Dawn setting powder. This shit will literally seal your makeup. It's so crazy. It also smells like straight hairspray when you spray it on. So I'm not gonna put it on because I'm just gonna be like at home making videos. So I'm gonna take my makeup off probably in like an hour. But this shit for sure. Let me just take my hair clips off. But yeah, this is pretty much my makeup, guys. The only thing that I feel like I'm missing, that I'm so sad that I don't have, is my freckle pen. I lost my freckle pen. I used the Freck XL pen and I don't know where the heck I left it, but I lost it and I need to buy a new one because that would be my last step, is to add freckles around my nose and my cheek. And then I have a lot of beauty marks in my face that when I put foundation they get covered up, so I like to like reapply those so that they show. I just feel like it's so cute. Statement piece, which is crazy that like I'm making this video. I do have this freckle pen by ColourPop, but it's kind of old, so I don't even know if it works. But I'm just gonna do it for the sake of feeling like I actually showed you a true makeup tutorial. Okay, so you see that one? Kind of like mark these a little bit more. And then I low-key have like two little bumps right there that I don't know what the hell they are, but I usually tend to make them into beauty marks. Whenever you have like a pimple, just turn it into a beauty mark. This is the ColourPop freckle pen in the shade dark brown. I think that this shade is a little bit too dark for me. I like one that has more of like a red hue, like a warm brown, because that looks a little bit more natural to what I would have. But this will work for the sake of the video. Honestly, there's no rules. You just kind of add as much as you want. I usually just kind of add some in my nose like this. Yep. Perfect. Yay! Like my first makeup tutorial of 2025. Let me know if you guys like these videos. I don't know if you guys are into like just sitting here watching me do my makeup, but if you are, then I'll keep doing them. But yeah, I just love the way this makeup looks. I feel like it makes me look pretty, but also youthful. And I'm just into like that natural glow. I mean, this is definitely glam. Like I have makeup on, but at the same time, old me would have put like fake lashes on, or would have had lash extensions, done eyeliner, done the whole nine. And I feel like ever since I switched to just doing my mascara, I can't go back. I will honestly just do like some blush on a daily basis when I'm home, because why the heck do I need to wear makeup, you know? But if I'm gonna go somewhere and like want to look cute, or if I'm gonna make videos, then I would do this makeup. And I think it's so cute. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on the next video.